Hi, I'm Nicole.
I'm Latifa.
And I'm Hannah.
And we're doing the Eastside Cannery.
The cannery mission statement is dedicated to establishing an organization that reflects a fundamental respect for different ways of working and living. We assure every individual the opportunity to reach his or her potential. The Eastside Hotel and Casino is committed to being proactive and promoting diversity throughout all aspects of its operations. We believe that all employees are responsible for contributing to a work environment free from discrimination and prejudice, regardless of position or title.
The cannery's theme is a 1940s factory evoking a post-World War II feel of industrialism. The Eastside Cannery Casino and Hotel is a locals casino owned and operated by Cannery Casino Resorts. The Eastside Cannery opened its doors in August of 2008. This $250 million facility has 65,000 square feet of casino space and features approximately 2,000 slot machines, 26 table games, a 450-seat bingo room, a race and sports book, and a poker room, a 1,500-seat special events ballroom, 307 hotel rooms, 8 suites, 5 restaurants, 3 bars, and an upscale pub located on the 16th floor known as the 1-6.
The Cannery Hotel and Casinos believe in 6 core values. These core values are posted up at each location in the Human Resources offices and in the employee dining room and break areas. These core values are respect, make everyone feel valued, loyalty, build relationships and create memories, and integrity. Do what's right no matter who's watching.
Accountability. It's your job. Own it. Innovation. Put your ideas into action. And leadership. Be the example.
This has been Core Values with
Hannah
And Latifa.
driving force behind their operations. They believe a workforce with different races, ethnicities, genders, and national origins is key to a successful business. Diversity is important to this local casino because Las Vegas is a melting pot. So having diverse employees that can cater to these diverse guests puts the cannery a step above the rest.
According to Carlos, who has been with the cannery for 9 years, says that diversity isn't a goal, it's a fundamental belief to the owners. Carlos told us that if someone cannot agree with this fundamental belief, they should not work for the cannery. Benefits of having a diversity workforce gives customers to feel at home, and it's great for business. He also believes that orientation is very important. Once new employees understand the values of the business, they are able to weed out themselves if they do not agree. We asked Carlos about their surveys. He told us that 90% of the survey is good. The turnover rate is low, about 20 to 25%. When asked how does the cannery accommodate differences, he says, in quote, well, it's the law to provide accommodation for religious beliefs and ADA. Carlos also states that as management, we make sure that they apply the policies so they are not biased.
Okay, your name, please?
I'm Marianne Blackman, and I am a loyal customer of the Eastside Cannery since it opened in 2008.
So can you tell me why you like the cannery?
The cannery is one of my favorite places because of the cleanliness of the hotel rooms. They are so clean. And I was an assistant housekeeper at Palace Station for 7 years, so I know a little bit about cleanliness. And I check every time I go. I check the shower walls, I check under the bed, I check everything. I'm just crazy like that. I like the fact that it's peaceful, it's quiet, and there's more of a mature crowd. It's not, like on the strip.
Okay. So do you believe that the Eastside Cannery takes good care of their employees?
I believe they do because as far as the hotel rooms go, their performance is a reflection of leadership, and every time I've went, the rooms are just gorgeous. It shows they're, in their work. They got to be happy. They got to be taken care of, or it would show.
Carlos Cauldron also mentioned the cannery's zero tolerance policy. This policy demolishes the potential creation of a hostile work environment and enforces strict disciplinary action for those who do not follow it. Once this policy is broken, management begins an investigation. Within 24 hours, a suspension for the day and termination may be carried out if necessary. When asked how the company incorporates inclusion, Carlos stated, within every 18 to 24 months, we conduct an employee survey. Our employees eat together, and we make sure cliques don't create a hostile work environment. After speaking with both Carlos and an anonymous employee, we have come to the conclusion that the Eastside Cannery is lacking one main concept: inclusion. Here's Latifah with the details.
Thanks, Nicole. The anonymous employee stated to us that the problem faced at work is being treated unfairly. Favoritism is the only way to get ahead, and any opportunities available will be given to liked employees. The 4 years this employee has been with the cannery, he has only seen one employee survey. The employee also told us that there has never been a staff meeting. Carlos, being the employment manager, assumes that all employees are getting along and practicing inclusion because no one has reported to him in years. I find that to be an awful mistake to assume because employees could be fearful of losing their jobs. Maybe they feel they have no voice. After a research on the Cannery Eastside Hotel Casino and speaking with Carlos Cauldron, we come up with 4-phase step process that we feel the cannery business could use to practice inclusion. Our business plan for inclusion provides employees, managers develop self-awareness of differences and create an equal environment. It also opens the opportunity for anyone to feel valued and a part of the success of the business. Now here it comes.
Phase 1. Ask employees privately to discuss any concerns and feelings they may have. Encourage employees to bring unique and creative ideas to the job.
Phase 2. Advise employees to recognize cultural differences and norms. Positively explain how a diverse team is a successful business plan.
Phase 3. Strongly discuss the company's policies in preventing hostile working environment and zero tolerance.
Phase 4, share future opportunities and open positions to employees entirely. So after all the research we conducted, after all the surveys we gave out, and after all the interviews we conducted, it's pretty easy to see that the cannery's biggest weakness is in inclusion. They do really well at hitting diversity right on the head. Both customers and employees, and even us, just doing our walkthroughs every time we were down there. They have people of varying races, genders, national origins, ages, everything. They cover everything in the book. But after these surveys as well, we also realized that they're lacking in inclusion. And that's where our 4-step plan comes in. Our 4 phases start small, and then they grow and tie them all together. So starting with the self, growing to the community, which is the workplace, and then growing up to the corporate level, and then finally tying it all together into one.
Our plan is beneficial because of the constant training. We believe that this is where many businesses fail, because they often just say, here, this is what we don't want you to do, this is what we want you to do, this is what we expect of you, and so on, and then they just let you go. But with our constant training, employees will see, oh, inclusion, and they will hopefully, and sooner or later, get the hang of it.
With our 4 phases, our phase plan, in order to promote inclusion, the company needs mandatory staff meetings, and that's all of the employees and the managers. So everyone can feel like I'm included with the process, with the planning, everything. And also surveys, so the managers can get a feel of how their employees are feeling.
Managers and also the people at Human Resources, they have to not only talk the talk, but they have to walk the walk. They have to lead by example and make sure that inclusion isn't just some far off concept that the employees read about in their orientation, but that it's actually something practiced and put to use every single day while they're on the job, both by managers, by the office workers, and also just by the regular people on the sales floor.
With our 4-phase plan, our main goal here is to open minds for a better tomorrow.